Oh!
Your daily out with me.
Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. I made it all the way back around here to Wednesday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? Wow, I had a hell of a time. Let me tell you something, viewers. I'm alive. You know? Who would have thought I made it this far? Let's see. We're outside, inside. Why is that like that? Okay, I'm gonna go sit over here on the couch, turn on the timer, tell you some things about life. I got something to say. Da-da-da. Where's my lemon timer? Got this timer and this timer. I think that they're not reliable for some reason. Maybe they are. Who knows? I guess I know. I think they seem like they could be, but maybe not. Also, I just walked for like I just did walk like 7 miles, kind of by accident. But so anyway, yesterday I was here on Tuesday at around, must have been 6 o'clock on Tuesday. I was here, and what was going on yesterday? I don't think anybody was on the phones. Just listening to a lot of the messages. Mr. Ginsu left a lot of messages. Y'all fell left a lot of messages, and we were listening to them, living. Doing regular things. After the program yesterday, I got into the car and drove home to our residence in Lacey at Grandma's house. You know, watching TV, a little reading, a little sleeping. I keep telling myself to bring my book here to the studio. This is where I want to be doing the writing. But didn't do that again. I forgot about it. But today, well, I went to sleep and woke up today. And what did I do? Did I eat breakfast? I didn't eat breakfast. I just thought my brother watched Jeopardy in the morning instead of in the evening. But I wanted to go for the walk because I didn't go make it to the park yesterday because I ended up seeing that Jackass movie was really awful. But today, I made it to the park. On the way out, I stopped by Aliberto's. It was that place I was going to a lot in like September. I was going to Aliberto's like all the time. Maybe like I went there like 4 times in like a week. That was a weird time. Then I got kind of over it. I was a little sick of it, and then I came back, and now I'm going there again. Just I did on my way to the park. Stopped by and got a breakfast burrito. It's very warm. I'm still eating it. It's a big thing. You can eat it all day. That's all I need. So I went to the park. I didn't want to go, I'm trying out different places to park, to go to the park. And I thought that the park was right by where Freddie is. It was actually a bit of a walk, so I parked outside of Freddie's house, and we went on a walk. And I went to Watershed Park. You been to Watershed Park? So I did a lot of laps. Watershed Park's about a mile and a third. And I did 4 laps of that, which is about 4 laps of, that's 5 1/3 miles, plus another couple of miles probably to get there. And then I got to take the Woodland Trail to get back, and I went on the wrong one, and I ended up walking an extra couple of miles on the loop, like alongside the freeway. So I was already like, oh man, I'm pretty tired, and I kept walking. So now I'm very tired. I walked way farther than I thought I was going to, and now I'm in a bit of a haze. I'm like, whoa, that was a long walk. But I did walk that whole walk, and I survived, and maybe I spent a lot of energy. Did I burn calories or something? I was eating at the same time. I don't know, maybe it's, it was a long walk though. Now I'm tired and kind of confused. I was kind of thinking about, like, I think this might be like one of those French things, like ennui, or like that thing is like the call of the void, or like ennui, it's called the void thing, that's French, and like déjà vu, like weird things in your mind that you know are going on. It's this thing where there's like worlds like parallel to your world, and every time you see a car drive by, like these cars right there, and they're driving right by you, and you're like, where are they going? They're going to their own life. Every time you go by a house, it's like somebody's living in that house. And I walk down these places that they have been, you know, within even a mile from right where I am, but I have not walked there. And I saw a lot of things I haven't seen that are right in my own backyard. And at the Watershed Trail, you could do these walks, all these places. So it's like exploring places within like 2 miles of myself that I have not been seeing in the past. And it's like I'm seeing these people, running into people, and like, wow, I'm running into you right now, and there's nobody that's been there. Lots of back trails, lots of people living back there in the woods around Watershed Park. I don't know, it's kind of a weird zone. I mean, I guess everywhere technically could be, like every wood is in the middle of the city, kind of, even if you're way into the woods. But this one is like actually like surrounded by blocks of things or something. I don't know, lots of weird trails. Woodland Trail, Watershed Trail, there's a whole, like right next to the freeway, there's a big road too that you can go down that keeps you parallel to the freeway the whole time. But I walked pretty far. I walked all the way up to like Lacey and back by accident too, so lots and lots of walking. Like, oh man, by the end of it I was like feeling like a zombie. I was thinking about that zombie show. You just like keep walking, keep going. It's like, whoa, very. Now my legs hurt. And maybe I'll take a day off from walking tomorrow. On Thursday, but I did walk so much. Yesterday, though, actually, something I forgot to say after the program, I didn't go to my residence. I actually went to Walmart because I wanted to get these K2 pills, which I did get. I heard that K2 pills go along with, K2 pills go along with vitamin D. You're not supposed to take vitamin D without K2. Vitamin K helps the body transport calcium and supports bone health. So I'm not sure why K2 is something to be taking alongside vitamin D, but I just heard that it is. They even sell it. You can buy K2 vitamin D combo pill. Well, I was looking for K2, but I already have all that vitamin D, so I'm just going to eat it separately. But I don't know why they go together, but I heard they go together, and I haven't been eating this one. I've been eating the other one. So if you're only, like, never supposed to have one without the other, then why do they even sell it like that? But they do. This one doesn't even have a percentage daily value not established. So I guess it's extra. Whatever it is. It's a Walmart brand. But I went there and I got this, and I got a USB extender, and I think they still had like Christmas tree Reese's at Walmart, which was a little bit weird. And they didn't have any more of these Mario pants. Ever buy, like, I bought these Mario pajamas. It's kind of like what you would see like weird people on the bus wearing, but I'm wearing them at home, and I wore them, you know, I've been wearing pajamas a lot because I worked from home for a long time, and I also, you know, I didn't go anywhere for a long time, so I'm spending more and more time at home than ever before, and, like when it was that time, then so I put a lot of, I guess, mileage into my pajamas. Ooh, these are brown pills. It's like liquid gels, but they're brown, like dark brown, huh? I don't know what's in there. I guess I'm gonna eat it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I heard it's supposed to be good for you. I don't know if it's gonna make me feel better or any different, but we'll see. It's like I'm only gonna get more than one of your thing. It's like, hey, this, I like this thing whenever I put two of them, because you'll never know. Like, these shoes are about to wear out, and then I'm gonna be getting these other kind of shoes. When I bought these shoes at Costco, I bought 2 pairs of shoes from Costco actually, and I know the other ones I don't like as much as these ones. I should have bought 2 of these, but instead I just bought one. I could just try to resole these ones or something, but these ones I just went on a real long walk on these ones, and they did pretty well for me that whole time. Yep. I don't know if that thing is working or not, but boy, it puts you in a different mindset after you go for a really long walk. That's what happened to me just now. So I got out, I just did the whole walk, and now I'm back here after, what, miles and miles. Let's see, I think the trail is 1.3, like 1.35 or something miles, and I did 4 laps of that. So that's 4, and then 5 and a third. And I must have walked at least 2 or 3 miles. So that's like 8-mile walk. That's a long walk, right? I don't know how far it is across town. I don't know. I'm not have a very good judge of distance. Maybe I should look it up on the odometer or something. Is that what they call it? What's an odometer? You know, it's like, hey, what's an odometer? You think that maybe has to do with smells. Is it odors? Is it a smeldometer? Your odometer telling you how far you've gone. Like, how far have I gone? Man, I don't think I'm going to be feeling great. I'm going to take this vitamin K and be like, wow, I don't know, I feel great now. I have really good my bone health. Helps transport calcium and supports bone health. It also helps promote healthy blood clotting activity. Asterisk, what's the asterisk? It's like quality guaranteed, is that the asterisk? Oh no, here. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Well, I don't know, K2, vitamin K2. I'm thinking about chow mein. I want to eat chow mein. They had a really good time in. I remember when we went to California. Me and Freddie and Jeremy went to California in 2000 and I think 18. I think 2018 was the last time we went, and they have a lot of Chinese restaurants out down there. And you get chow mein, and they just don't have it up here. There's just like nowhere to go with Chinese food. Maybe I go to Seattle to get Chinese food, or Tacoma has Chinese food. But for some reason, Thurston County has like no Chinese food, and it's kind of odd. There's Emperor's Palace, but I've never even been inside Emperor's Palace. But like, there's Chinese food in Lakewood. I'm gonna go to Lakewood just for chow mein. Oh, yeah, my legs are tired. Oh, my feet are tired. It's hard to even stand. Whew, I'm cold now too. I don't know. I did a number of myself. Looks like we got quite a few messages. Looks like Frey left a message. Mr. Ginsu and Yellow Fellow left messages. Oh, I'm still backed up on Mr. Ginsu messages. It's getting to the point where I got to do the is unread like search function. Is unread. Let's see how far back. What are these texts? We got quite a few texts or something. Yeah, these are still going back to January 30th.
So, I just had a thought. If communism is your goal, then you should definitely cancel me out.
Why?
Okay?
You don't like communism?
Because I am not a communist.
Why?
I'm a red-blooded American.
Oh, yeah? Red-blooded, huh?
Home of the free, land of the brave. I'm brave. I'm free. And I don't want to be on nobody's communist channel.
Why not?
You understand me?
No, I mean, I
If
guess
you're
so.
communist, cancel me.
Am I?
I would appreciate that.
Yeah?
I will not get my panties in a bunch.
You're a tough guy.
I do not want to support your communism.
You're tough.
I will fight your communism.
Yep. Gonna
Before I
fight somebody.
support it. You understand me? Whoever you think you is out there, you and your communist ways. When I find out
What is
who
this?
you is,
MacArthurism?
we'll have a chit chat then.
Yeah, you don't want to share. You don't want to share things, huh? I'm is a redneck, proud redneck.
Here's a thought. Beauty and the Beast. Is the beast ugly?
Beast.
You get my point?
No.
There you have it. It's been instilled in us as we grow up in America. Beauty and the Beast. The beauty and the ugly. Don't jerk my chain, you communist.
What are you talking about communism so much for now?
So, Kenny,
Yes.
you need to call me back. Either off the air and explain to me, or on the air and explain to me in the best way that you can without breaking said or unsaid things that have not been told to me, the script. Okay? Forgot to send me the script. I've been going on the old script. And is there a new script? If there's a new script, you need to tell me, and you need to explain to people that I was not told the new script, and that now that I've been told a new script, we can change things around, and right up to the point of communism taking over, and then them people are in trouble. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you like communism, Mr. Gibson?
I got a bunch to say, but I'm not sure it's worth dropping down on a bunch of communist people. So, and or maybe I should drop down with it, in my opinion matters more than communist opinion. Alright? I really don't appreciate communism trying to take over America, and or whatever your show is. So, and my new religion does not appreciate it neither. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm in the process of learning constitutional law. We'll see what...
You're gonna be a lawyer, back on the lawyer thing, huh?
And my constitutional law versus your lawyers, or the lawyers of whomever, and their communist ways.
Not sure why I got so cold, but I'm gonna use my K2 pill. See what's gonna happen when I eat it. I'm gonna be like, whoa! Oh, not feeling anything. You know, on TV, like maybe like the Nutty Professor, you know, they like drink a potion and then they're like, and then turns into regular Eddie Murphy after he was a fat guy. Like, I mean, I don't need to explain it to you, but that's not how it works. It takes a while for things to kick in. Mr. Ginsu, leaving new messages.
So, there we go. I was watching the news, and they were talking about that feng shui chick in China. Plays tennis, like that one dude that don't want to wear no mask. Fuck, that's not funny. Well, that part was funny, but the rest of it ain't. Yeah. Hey, do you take me for some sort of fool, China? Feng Shui wrote a letter and sent it off in a text or email or fucking something that went public. And then, now she ain't just going, oh no, that was a mistake. It never happened. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah. That's the words of someone who's being raped as we speak. Okay? That's about my opinion of the whole fucking thing.
What?
There you go. That's my opinion. Just thought I'd let you have my opinion on the matter. Nobody can... I just don't even know about the whole thing. That was just giving me bad information that if they think she's under duress, or she might be under duress, she is under duress, okay? That's the deal.
Hell of a deal.
Hey, program, it's Freddie. I just got off work, walking to my car, and I saw something pretty crazy. It was a downed power line across Plum Avenue. No, Plum Street. You know, right at the spot where it's like that big intersection where it goes down East Bay Drive, like Plum, I think, turns into East Bay Drive, and there was a power line just down across the whole street, and I kind of walked up a little bit because there was some folks walking my way, and I said, what happened? And they said a logging truck clipped was so tall it clipped the power line. Whoa. And knocked it down, and I guess it looks like he kept driving or something. There's no logging truck there. That one of the people said they never caught the guy who drove it, but someone driving behind called it in. But the whole street's blocked off, and I kind of noticed it seemed like there was a lot of cars coming from some different weird streets, and it was because they're all being rerouted because there's just like actual live electrical wire hanging down on the street and on the sidewalk and everything. Pretty crazy. Anyway, that happened today in Olympia on the street. Thanks for taking the call. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I saw, I drove by there, it's down to one lane. And the power did go out here because I had to turn on everything again. So it caused a power outage for a minute at least.
Hey, program.
Hey, Freddie, how are ya?
I'm good. You got my message.
Yeah, I did. The power outages, huh? Or power lines.
Yeah, I wonder how long. I mean, it was literally on the ground. It was like stretched across. Like, it must have knocked it down from one power pole, or just knocked it off because it was just like draped along the sidewalk and the ground all the way across the whole street, basically from the shell all the way to the other side of the street.
Wow. Yeah, I just drove by there about, right before I started this, and it was down to one lane, but the road was open, but there was only one whole lane was shut down.
Whoa, weird. I wonder what they're doing. Like, how do you fix that?
Yeah.
It's been like a power surge. I wonder, so the electricity was off. And actually, that makes sense because I had checked the live stream earlier, and it had ended at like around then. I think it might have.
The power went out here. Definitely evidence of the power going out and coming back.
Yeah, well, crazy.
Yeah. I had to restart a bunch of things when I came in here because it had turned off, so it definitely got the power out here.
Yeah. I heard you took a really long walk.
I did. Did you hear the beginning?
Yeah, I was watching. I was trying to join the Google Meet, but it doesn't seem to be
I forgot to turn it on. All right, I'm turning it on now. You want to get on there or after I turn it on?
Yeah, it's just saying asking to be let in. I'm just sort of hanging on that screen.
Oh, I forgot about it. It was long after that walk.
I know, it sounds like I was actually, because you parked in front of my house.
Oh, yeah, I did.
There you are.
You're in.
I think I'm in now. Yeah, you parked in front of my house, and then I was like, huh. I was like, maybe napping when you got here? I don't know, did you knock or anything?
No, I didn't stop. I just kept moving.
Yeah.
I thought that the park was right by your house, but it's not that close.
No. Yeah, that watershed, or whatever, the trail to watershed, I think it's like named after some politician. What's her name?
Karen Fraser.
Yeah, Karen Fraser Trail's right there.
Well, I'm trying to just do some...
Freeway trails right there, which sounds like you got, like, turned around on those two somehow.
Yeah, well, I really pushed myself. I did 3 laps of watershed, and then I did the 4th one. And before I did the 4th one, I was like, oh, I don't know. but then I just did it anyway. I pushed it, but then I'm like, oh wow, that was quite a bit of pushing it. But then I got a little bit. I mean, I kind of lost is a extreme word, but I did get a little bit turned around, and I ended up walking on that road parallel to the freeway. And then, like, I walked basically. Oh, somebody's calling. Yellow fellow.
Oh, nice.
Walked to Lacey and then back too. So I walked probably maybe 8 miles. Hello, yellow fellow.
Hey, yeah, you're power walking now, right?
I wouldn't say that. I'd say I'm.
Oh, you're going on strolls.
Yeah, casual.
Okay. No, that's I think that weren't we talking about this like not that long ago? How that would be like a good thing for you to do.
That would make sense that we were talking about it, and then I'm doing it now. I don't remember why, but I'm doing it. I started.
We were talking about it because I think we were talking about your life being a
lot.
lot more like sedentary than it used to be.
Yeah. I walked about almost 8 miles by accident because I wanted to walk about 5 miles, but then I got a little bit turned around and then walked an extra like 2 miles, 3 miles.
Hey, that's good. I mean, do you listen to music? Like, what do you do?
No, I actually, this fun thing, I've been listening to a book. It's like not a book on tape, it's like the robot voice reading a book. That's what I did today.
Why?
Huh?
Look, that sounds good.
What do you?
I hate when you're listening to an audiobook and they start doing voices for all the characters.
Yeah.
And they like, every character's got their own voice, and it's like the same narrator, but then they're like, oh, and here's the woman part. Like, oh, I didn't know that you had this idea.
Yeah, I didn't like that. So I'm reading the, this like, the tech, it's like the book, it's like an e-book, but then text-to-speech reader. So then it's like a robot reading the words, and it really feels like reading. Because there's no like inflection. So you get the words and without the attitude, but you still are following. I'm listening to like a story, a book story, and I'm following it. And it's a robot voice, and then you kind of forget that you're even listening to it. You're just following the story, you know?
Interesting. What's the book?
I'm reading a Stephen King book, or listening to it, I guess.
Oh, which one?
It's Mr. Mercedes. I've read the book in the past, but it's a good
I
one.
haven't heard of that. You know Ray Bradbury? I think that's how you say his name. Fahrenheit 451 or something like that. It's like a famous like old.
Yeah.
As a birthday present for a coworker who likes like sci-fi, I got him a old Ray Bradbury book.
That's pretty
I
relevant
think it's called
one, really,
Wicked
right now.
Things This Thing Come. Wicked. What's that?
Yeah, something about book burning. Did you hear about that fire that was across the street, Freddie?
Fire across the street? Were they burning books?
They weren't burning books. I just heard that there was like, I was looking at, just like the news, and I guess that camp.
Wait,
it's like,
you know, me and my friend were about to just burn a book tonight.
the camp right across the street, caught on fire or something.
Oh,
It was like in the news.
When did that happen?
A couple of days ago, I was seeing that. I think I saw it maybe
Oh, yeah.
because the cops
On
were there.
On the show or like off the show?
The cops were there, and I was watching the cops go over there. I was like, what are the cops doing across the street? So they were going like checking out the fire. Apparently, the city is fighting with Stonewall Youth, which is right there, about that camp. So that's something that's happening. It's like some political city drama happening right where the camera's pointed, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I still want to get a
Oh,
robot.
I
camera.
saw that
We
little
gotta get a-
alley.
We gotta get a
There were
robot
cops
camera we
walking
can like point around and stuff.
other day.
There.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? I saw. I'm only getting like peripheral news, mostly from my. It's like from my. I think it's more of my brother's social media. My brother is like looking at social media. I look at it somewhat, but my brother is like, "Hey, did you see this news on social media?" But like, I guess there's a
So you, by proxy now, you're getting these updates.
Yeah, but I get them a little bit myself too, but more so him. But there's like, why have they been burning books? Again?
There was a bunch of books that got banned, I think, in like school districts. That's what started it, and then I think like there was this one church that was burning stuff. It sounded like they were burning like Harry Potter and like Twilight, which is like so dumb, I guess.
Because of the
Like,
occult?
I guess, yeah, I don't know. And then the big one that was up
Yeah,
on the
I think it's
social media is
satanic.
that it got someone else like kind of found out about it and then came in and like threw a Bible in the fire.
Oh.
Like 'cause it was at a church.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't know who's burning books because it's like obviously the bad thing to do. It's like there's no good way to burn a book. I guess.
Yeah.
In America, it's like that is.
I don't care for Harry Potter or Twilight, but it's funny to burn books in today's media age. When, like,
Yeah.
what are you really burning? Like, print?
Right. What are you gonna burn, Yellow Phil? You said you were about to burn a book.
Oh, it's breaking up. It's breaking up, y'all.
Maybe he's cold. Maybe
Maybe at all?
he needs
No.
it for warmth.
No, can you hear?
Not
Can you
really.
hear me now?
A little bit.
Really?
No.
Wait.
That's unfortunate.
One more time. What was the book? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, maybe get on the meat, y'all fellas. Can you get on the meat? Oh, you sent a picture, huh? What is this picture? Yellow fellow sent a picture. It looks like this. Like I can show you. I can show. It's this.
What is it? Wow. I don't know if it's just my screen or. Oh, here we go. YDHWM.
Leave a message. Get on TV, huh?
That's good. We should make that into a shirt.
Yeah.
Actually.
I was thinking about making hats.
Yeah.
You know,
we gotta
I-
make those
I have
hats,
that
man.
one hat.
I looked up. You sent me the link to the hats.
I made that's the same website that I made the hat from like years ago.
How'd you get it? It said it was, and you could add embroidery, but I didn't see it. But that's the hat. We just get that. We just like.
Yeah, you can
Pick
get
color.
custom hats, but I think we should like maybe do like a pre-order because I don't want to because the hats are like maybe like $15 or something.
What's
So
five? Well, yeah. What's 5 times 50?
5 times 50,
Yeah.
2,500, I think.
Oh.
250,
250. Yeah.
250.
I don't know. I think people are gonna buy 50 hats.
No, I think we should have to do a pre-order because I don't want to buy that many.
All right, pre-order. We're gonna get a pre-order hats going.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Mr. Gutsu is not a communist. That's what he said.
Yeah, it's true. He really does not. At least he doesn't want to be labeled as a communist.
Yeah, I don't really, I mean, that's like, seems to be a really big fear, and that's like, I don't know if that's how long that's been going around, but that seems like it's from like the 30s or something, or like the 50s.
Yeah, I mean, with like the Pinko scare or whatever, like, oh, I'm not a communist.
Like,
I guess why is he worried about people thinking he's a communist?
yeah. And what is communism you're gonna share, you don't want to share? Or something?
Yeah,
Like,
I do like that. It sounds. Oh, hey, looks like Yellowfellow's trying to join in. I do like the idea. Hey, John. Yellowfellow, did you make that?
we look at your picture.
You make that picture? Oh, we can't hear you.
I think he fell off.
He's silent. He's just silent. I can see you though. I can see him.
Huh. You muted?
He's not muted. Might be a phone setting.
How about now?
Yep.
Now we can hear you. Yes.
You wanna get a YDHWM hat, yellow fellow?
A hat?
Yeah.
What about it?
It says YDHWM. You want a pre-order? We're gonna do a pre-order.
Would I want? Would I want one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would definitely want one.
They're like, I think they're gonna be maybe like $15 to $20.
Oh, that's good. Is it like simple font, just says like YDHWM?
Yeah.
Hat? That's good. Yeah, I would take one.
I like it, and I like it because also they're going to be very nondescript, you know. So when you wear it, people they're not going to know, you know.
No, that's good. Is it like the one that you already had? Like,
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Oh, I would totally have it. I already liked that hat, so yeah. I would probably buy a couple because when I wear baseball caps, do you have this problem? Because mine gets stained. Yeah, like sweat stained.
Yeah, you can get a couple of them. It's actually the hat. Last time I got it, I just bought a bunch of hats, and it's like the hats I always wear. And I just got one that was custom embroidery, but I just wanted like regular blank hats. So most of them, the other one was just like for fun. So I bought a bunch of blank hats from them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that little picture I made today, I was gonna hang that up in like a cafe that I go to because they have like a cork board where people hang stuff up.
I was thinking that'd make a good shirt, yellow fellow.
That'd be a fun shirt.
Good. I got merch on the brand. We were talking about merch off the program with hats and stuff, and just.
Oh, that would make a good like white T-shirt.
Yeah, just put that on a white T-shirt.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Did you burn a book?
We. It's funny that you guys were talking about book burning because 25 minutes ago, me and my friend Jet were putting our coats on. We were like so annoyed by we were about to put our coats on and go outside to burn this book, and Mary Beth kind of stopped us and put reason into our brains. But we were like just sitting around flipping through the Eric Wareheim cookbook. Like the guy from Tim and Eric made like a food like.
Yeah, I heard about it from you. Yeah, you really knew it.
Yeah, and we were looking. It just comes off kind of like pompous and like. It's kind of like annoying when you compare like his personality now with like the people that you imagined would have made like awesome show back in the day, and it just feels like Hollywood got to his brain and he's living this like luxurious annoying lifestyle.
You think you sold out? You sell out.
Kind of, I guess, is what you would think, or you think like success got to his head, and yeah, all those types of like thoughts. And we were about to go out in the, we were like, what if we just burned it right now? And then we realized that we could, so I think we were getting excited by the possibility, and then we realized it was not a good thing to do.
Well, you already bought it.
Right, like I don't think there's anything wrong with burning it because there's so many versions of that book in print.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's also nothing gained.
Well, it's a fun, something would feel like, it would feel like a spiritual, no, never mind, that sounds stupid. It would just be so stress relief.
It's the cultural zeitgeist right now. I kind of feel like maybe I should burn a book.
Right, no, well, it's kind of, if something like rubs you the wrong way that strongly, it would feel like it's like a natural release of that strong feeling, kind of.
I mean, that's a good book, whatever book that is that's affecting you so hard.
You might be. At least it's eliciting a strong feeling from me rather than being like just like, yeah, no, you're right about that. Like middle of the road.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly read ebooks. Like, pretty much exclusively read ebooks, so I'm like, burning books is silly to me.
Yeah, if you burned your ebook, it'd be like probably bad for the environment.
Yeah, but also, I mean, it's just like
you wouldn't want to breathe that in anyway.
files. It's just files. You can copy your files a million times, and the text exists somewhere. So all you're doing is burning like a print of a book. It's not like now these days if you burn a book, it's not like you're like really making less of that book.
Yeah, it is more of a statement or something.
And also like usually when those things get into the news, they gain popularity.
Also, to do something without it being performative is kind of rare these days.
For some reason, there's like this, the Christians don't like Harry Potter, I guess.
Yeah, because they thought it was Satanist.
So, but because of wizards.
Yeah, they just don't like anything with magic.
So now, but also isn't Harry Potter like author is like cancel culture now too.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling's canceled. So that's like the left. The left is cancel culture, and the right is like religious cancel culture. So now nobody likes Harry
I
Potter.
think, like, the worst of both worlds. It's like cancel culture also has done a lot of harm. So has things on the right wing.
Okay, nobody likes Harry Potter now, though, right? I guess only.
Not even
Well,
Harry
I
Potter
mean-
fans like Harry Potter anymore because of the handling even of the like, I guess, additional stories or something like that. I think she's like trying to milk the series a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
People who are like,
That's smart.
It's funny that
I
it's
would.
such a thing that you can even that it still have any kind of relevance.
I would be on
After-
Harry Potter 27 right now if I was her. I don't know what she's doing.
yeah,
Silly.
it was a
Silly
mistake
lady.
to end it.
I
Hey,
don't know,
where's,
Paul.
has Mr. Ginsu left a message the last few days?
Oh yeah. We should
He's
probably
definitely
call
not
him.
a communist anyway.
He left a lot of messages. He's not a communist. I don't like Harry Potter because he's British.
Well, I liked it when I was a child. It was exciting to me.
I was a little too old for it, and it's British.
Well, there are Harry Potter like adults out there, and they're, I don't like that type of person. You know, I need to like people who say like, oh, I'm a Hufflepuff, and like the big aspect of their personality. I guess it's fine. People can do whatever they want to do, but it kind of rubs me the wrong way. I guess I would say.
Are they're like using the different Harry Potter house things as like
Well, it's like it's a zodiac sign.
yeah, exactly, like yeah, zodiac stuff. So.
But don't
Yeah,
you
which,
proclaim what you are? Is there some kind of like time where you're born to be a
It's like a certain
the
time of the
sporting
year
hat
you're born.
chooses
You're
you.
born.
Yeah.
But then how do you do it yourself? You don't have a hat.
Well, no, I think there's like apps and like algorithms, and, you know.
If you're
Your
Slytherin
person-
or
you say, like, a person-
Dumbledore, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Uh,
You can take personality tests, I guess.
well, burn those books though, because I think they're dark-sided against God. They're against God. We'll burn them.
Wait, how much longer in the program do you have today?
About 14 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I was watching a good episode from 2018 today
Uh-huh.
with you and Mr. Ginsu, and I think the episode was titled "Who's Gonna Take Grandma to the Doctor?"
Oh.
And you were talking to Mr. Ginsu about ants.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess at one point ants were kind of consuming his house and like crawling into his clothes.
They still are.
And he was like they still are.
He lives
with the ants.
He lives with the ants. He feeds the ants. The ants are his. He's like he's like an ant himself.
Yeah, you were saying like, no, he's like a member of the colony now.
Yeah.
In that episode about, and that he reached a point where he's just gone too far into it, past the
He feeds
point of
them.
return. That's what it sounds like.
He feeds them dead mice now.
He'll like leave them stuff on the ground for them. Oh, I didn't know about the dead mice. That's
Does he? Wait, where's he live?
Oregon.
Really?
He used to live in Lacey, in Thurston County.
Is that how he got in touch with
Yeah, he found us on. He actually found it on TV.
That makes sense.
He's been around since the beginning, though. He called in like within 100 episodes.
Really?
Yeah. And I think Mr. Ginsu's probably. I bet he probably has more time than even Freddie.
probably. I mean, with all the messages, yeah, definitely.
Does he
done
watch the show
there
as well?
was entire episodes where he was like, he would tell these stories basically. He was making up with members of the program involved. Like he would
No,
be
I
like,
heard. I heard some of them from the old
Yeah.
episodes. Yeah.
Well, there's one episode that is entirely that. It's like a whole hour of just Mr. Ginsu talking. Good.
I think I lost you guys for a second.
Oh yeah, you clipped out a little bit.
I gotta change the batteries in the wireless mic.
so we're gonna get a pre-sale of hats. We're gonna get.
I gotta use the wired mic and charge his batteries.
Wired mic. I'm sick, you guys. I got sick.
You think you have the virus?
I don't know. I don't think it's the virus. I tested myself 2 separate times, and both times it said no.
I mean, all the other everything else is still out there, though.
Yeah. And now I went to work today, and then.
You did?
Huh?
You went to work?
Yeah, because yesterday I was feeling better. Like, I thought I was going to be all the way better today. But today it was pretty rough. And it was not an easy day at work. I probably should have called. But one of my other coworkers called out from the closing shift. So it's just like, there's just nobody to work.
Oh, no. You think you have a cold?
I think I've got like a sinus thing. I don't know. I'm like congested and coughing. So, I don't know.
That's weird. I haven't been sick the whole pandemic.
What?
I haven't been sick one time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it used to be that I would get colds pretty often.
Yeah.
That's probably because you're just spending so little time around others.
Yeah. I used to spend, I used to go to bars like every day, basically.
Ow.
Does being a part of the world feel fundamentally different, you think, now that you're such less of a social?
Yeah, I'm still not doing anything.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, it must be such a difference day to day, because you just naturally would be around more groups of people before in your life.
Yeah, I used to go to, I mean, there was like, Olympia had a pretty thriving music scene, and I used to see a concert, or whatever you call them, basically every single day.
Yeah.
Is it kind of still going on and you're just not involved anymore? Or?
There's only like, there used to be like at least three to like 6 bars with shows every day. Now there's like 2.
Yeah. There's like there's the bar that does vaccine requirements, and then there's the bar that doesn't. And they're like the only 2 places that you can watch live music.
Oh, so the city fundamentally changed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
It used to be very thriving. Well, I don't know if it's, I wouldn't even know because I'm no longer participating.
Yeah. I know every time I go back to Philadelphia now, I'm like, it just feels like just seeing the new places that have popped up and things that aren't there anymore. It's just like, yeah, it's very
really
strange feeling to see the old locations again. No.
We should call Mr. Ginsu. We have about 8 minutes left. I know you want to talk to him, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's call him.
If Mr. Ginsu wants a hat, you think he wears hats? I bet he wears hats.
He would, but I don't know. I'm wary to get to. I don't think he's gonna give us any information, but
We just give him the link. He can order it anonymously.
anonymously. Yeah, not too many people are ordering. I guess what are we gonna do? Make him some kind of pre-sale order form?
Yeah, I would like. I mean, what if we just say?
Cause you can.
Yeah, like make it on the thing. We have a picture of the hat already. So.
Yeah, well you can pick your colors too.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
ordered them in
360.
Hold on. Oh, beep. Hey, Mr. Ginsu. Yellow fellow, say hi to him.
Ginsu, it's Mr. Ginsu, it's Yellow Fellow. I want to talk to you soon. I'll see you on YDHWM. Call him, sir. Hey, yeah.
You like baseball caps, Mr. Ginsu? You want one with YDHWM on it? Goodbye. I don't think he's gonna want one. Oh, hey, it's like, hey, Mr. Ginsu, I heard you're getting into communism.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu, we want to talk to you. Buy our merch.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu, have you heard of this new thing? It's like when you have something and then you share it. Yeah, I guess, this is like a real old thing, but like communism never works because of greed. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think communism
Well, it was-
it's more about like power. Once someone gets power, then it starts.
Yeah, but greed, power and greed are pretty connected.
Yeah, I guess you can have greed.
I
for
can't
power.
really ever seriously talk about those things because I'm not educated enough.
Well, it just seems like you're supposed to just share. You're supposed to share things. That's what seems to me to be
I know, but
communism is.
I know deep down that it's a lot more complex than that, you know.
Is it though?
Well, I mean, any ism, it gets carried away with and becomes a twisted version of the.
Oh yeah. Well, what are we? What are we? Democracy? Is that part of
Yeah, no,
communism?
it's like
Or
everything.
capitalism? That's what it is.
Becomes
Capitalism and communism.
right. I mean,
Why you think
Reality.
You think capitalism's working out?
what do you? I can't even tell you what it means.
Capitalism, it's like the money. It's like money stuff, and then you're trying to get money, and then you have more money and you buy things, and then that's how you spread the wealth is from buying things. And I
Yeah,
think
mean,
it's
what's the? Yeah, I don't know.
the other one's communism. When you share things, you don't get
Very
money.
complex.
You don't get money. You just get all the stuff. The government just gives it to you,
Right.
and everybody has a
It's
house.
hard to be upset with it when it's like
That's
what
why
we
it's
have right
not
now.
just sharing, is because there's like a structure for like how it's distributed and all that.
And who does what, and who does the work and stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, it's,
Well, I mean, all you can really do in the end is try to make small improvements, like complete like upheavals of things that are already well established. Like,
Did you hear about this? Yeah, okay. Yesterday I was trying to talk to them. Nobody was on the phone, but I said this on the program yesterday. But there was this like, the whole. I mean, we were right in the middle of like a crazy homeless camp, basically, in the studio. And it wasn't like that before, but it kind of grew around us. And yesterday, I helped. So like I was walking in the alley, I'm getting a pizza, and there was like this dip where the drainage is. In the parking lot, and there was this woman in the ditch, like in a
I heard you talking
wheelchair.
about it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You heard
I
about
heard you
this?
talking about it, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. She was in the wheelchair, in the ditch,
She yelled at you, right?
yelling. Well, she wasn't yelling. She was just yelling in general. She was going like, ah, ah.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God! So I go in there and I'm like, what's going on? You're stuck in a ditch. And she was like, help! So I like pushed her out of the ditch, like into a parking lot, basically right next to where she was. And then I was like, well, bye. You know, like,
Wow.
I got her
Do you
to
think
a
you see
flat.
more,
Huh?
like, do you see more situations like that than you used to, you think?
I don't know, but I got her to a flat surface. And then I was like, maybe I should like take her home with me. I have like a spare bedroom.
Yeah, because you have a lot of space in your house.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, I got like room in my house, lady, but I think she was totally insane, and I don't know where she's gonna go after. Like, I didn't really help her. Like, I helped her out of that little ditch, but then she's just like in the parking lot in the same situation. Like, I don't know where she lives.
I should go back to my friends because they're watching Taxi Driver upstairs. And I want to see the end of the movie.
You talking to me?
Yeah. I can hear it.
Oh, you wanna go? I got a message to the future, but it's okay.
Well, hey.
Thanks for talking to me, yellow fella.
You talking to me?
Bye-bye.
You talking to me? I don't see anybody else still around here. Have you seen Taxi Driver?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
I think it's got Taxi Driver has some themes of like trying to help the less fortunate, but then like the question is like how can you help anybody at some point? Because there's like I think there's like Jodie Foster is like a child prostitute,
Right.
and then he helps her escape from that situation. But then she didn't have like a family,
Right.
and then it's like,
Or
well,
anything or anything.
I saved you from this situation, but then you're gonna throw you in this other situation. It's like, I saved you from this little ditch or whatever, kind of, but then I put you in the parking lot and then like walked away. And she was still yelling too, you know. Like the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
time she's yelling. I'm like pushing her out of the thing, just going ah, ah. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave you here. Bye. I don't know where you're gonna go. Like, but you keep yelling, and I just like walked away after that. And I actually saw somebody else helping her and do the same thing. Like, I saw somebody else, like, push her, like, a block and then be like, I'm leaving her. Like, I don't know what to do after this. Like, what are you going to do? Call, like, you can call, like, the city and be like, hey, there's a woman and it looks like she needs help and she's like, where to go? And they're like, yeah, there's a lot of those people. Like, you know?
Oh, gosh.
Yep. I'm queuing up the message of the future.
Oh, good. Lots to tell the future today, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Long walk.
Yes. 4, too many. I think I overdid it. I think I'm going to have to take a break. Maybe tomorrow from walking. I told myself I was going to do several laps a day, but I actually did too much. But here goes. Hey, future, it's us. The past.
Hey, past. And he took a long walk. A little under the weather, and I saw a down power line and yellow fellow watching Taxi Driver.
Mr. Ginsu is a communist.
Yeah.
Yeah, the power blipped here. Walk too far. You figure out how to the directions. Okay, bye, future. Yeah, I'm doing some like experimenting in walking in finding where, because there's like 4 or 5 entrances to the park, to Watershed Park.
Yeah.
And like some of the places have parking lots, so I think I found a good spot. Another parking lot. Oh, the show's over.
That was fast.
There's like a parking lot that like where you enter Watershed Park from your house. There's actually parking spaces right there, so I think that might be the good spot to park. Thanks,
Yeah.
Freddie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Yellow Fellow. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks for watching. It's Wednesday. We're on TCTV, channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube, 360-3634, calling message on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Reynolds, good song, thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jordy Fabulous, Local Books, 4-Star Video, Mark Complex, Southside.com, Rebecca, Mountain Northwest, Wilson County, Washington, USA, thank you, and viewers that you are watching, thank you. Hey, John, call me. Hey, yeah, dog. What can you do? Bye.
Bye. Nice. Woo! I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, bye-bye.
You too, probably. See you later.
We're here.
Your daily hour with me. Your daily hour.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
It's the program
We're on TV and the radio once again, once a day.
every day
Yeah, we're telling machines we're talking.
for an hour.
Yeah, like we're finishing sentences because of the intro thing. Today is Saturday, right? Yeah,
All day.
all day today, and then again next week.
And last week.
Yeah, and you know I think in future weeks also. I'm here with Carl.
Yep.
Hi, Carl.
Hi.
How you doing today?
Pretty chill.
Oh, good. And it's Saturday, so when we look at this thing, we're gonna be doing something today. And maybe we'll call some McDonald's, maybe we'll call some people. These are things that could happen.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Or 58 minutes
Yeah,
now.
so now we've talked 2 minutes about what we're gonna do, and now we gotta start doing it. You see anything on the switch?
Or we'll just do more talking. No, I have not. I've I went to Evergreen for, one support group that I kind of host or co-host. And
You're being supported.
yeah, so other than that, not too much of anything is going on.
You have a lot of support.
Well, sure.
I heard that there was a drive-by shooting in downtown Olympia today, or yesterday, maybe last night.
That could get hairy for the people involved or
Yeah, getting
whatnot.
shot at, that's not good.
Yeah.
Is you dangerous, or I don't know, hairy? What's hairy?
Well, hairy is like was kind of crazy in terms of Lake Fair.
Yeah, things happen. I don't know what, like I think I was saying this maybe yesterday, but is it Lake Fair? Or is it the weekend that Lake Fair is on? Because it's always on at the same time of the year. And I think it's, the dead of summer, it's kind of like, to me, violence time. Not that I'm supportive of it at all, I don't like violence, but it's, if you're gonna get violent, maybe it's the heat out here in the summertime, and you at first you're like, oh, I'm so hot, and then eventually the heat becomes regular to you in your mind, and then you don't think about how hot you are and uncomfortable. You're just like, this is my life now. I'm uncomfortable all the time. And after it's that week of the time of the year, at first you're experience discomfort, but then after a while discomfort is a part of you, and then you start getting angry. Because before, when you start getting angry, you're getting angry at the heat, and you're like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable, it's hot out. But then once you accept that that's how it's going to be, you think, I'm angry at the world, and I don't know why, maybe, but I'm angry at that guy, and that's why I'm mad, so I'm going to shoot them from a car, from a moving car, so I can get away. I'm going to shoot somebody, and then I'm going to drive away real fast so that nobody can get me back.
Or maybe, I think that maybe Capitol Lake could also be opened up to swimming again. I know it's
so gross.
Gross looking, but
No, it's gross.
yeah, exactly.
Health-wise too.
I know, and there's New England mud snails in it and whatnot. But if you could
New Zealand.
remove that,
New Zealand.
right? If you could
New England mud snails.
oh,
That'd be good. They're from New York.
sorry, I guess I misspoke, but
that'd be funny.
well, everything's funny in one context or another. But if everyone,